Yes, the Declaration of Independence. In 1775, the war between the British Empire and the 13 British colonies in America began. It all started because the 13 colonies wanted more independence from the Empire. The Empire taxed them even though the colonies were not represented in the British government. When the war began, the desire for independence turned into a wish of complete secession instead. On 4th of July 1776, the population's demands were met by the colonial governments, which declared their independence by signing the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration was drafted by a 5-man committee with Thomas Jefferson in the lead. The British king did not accept the American succession. That started a 7-year-long war. After 7 years, the colonies had won their freedom and could begin to shape the United States. The Declaration of Independence begins with some general human rights. Americans believe that all men are born with the right to live, the right to liberty, and the right to speak and seek happiness, and that all men are born equal. Later on, the Declaration also played a major role in the abolition of slavery, as there is a clear contrast between the everyone is born equal and that some is born as slaves. The Declaration also was very important to women's liberation. The Declaration of Independence is measured as one of the most important cornerstones in the U.S.
Before 1767, the United States of America was not a country, but the states were colonies of Great Britain and were called the British colonies. Before the Declaration of Independence, the King and Parliament of Great Britain ruled the British colonies. At that time, when Great Britain ruled the British colonies, many people was dissatisfied because they have to pay taxes to Great Britain and did not have any representation in the Parliament. The Americans want to be treated like British citizens, and since they were not treated like British citizens, they did not feel they have to be loyal towards the King and Parliament of Great Britain. When armed conflict between American colonists and British soldiers began in April 1775, the Americans were fighting for their right as subject for the British Crown. During the Revolution War, the separation for independence have grown. As reacts against Great Britain, different colonies formed a communal congress to make decisions for all the colonies. During a meeting of Second Continental Congress on June 11, 1776, they named John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, Robert R. Livingston, and Roger Sherman to form a community to adopt a document that would become the Declaration of Independence.
Thomas Jefferson and Thomas Paine were both ranked and remembered as founding fathers of the Declaration of Independence and the United States of America. And to start with Jefferson, he is born and raised in Virginia, the same state he later became governor for. He took his exam in Virginia as well, and governor is not only this is not the only post he's held in American politics, and also been Minister of France and Secretary of State, Vice President, and the only third president in the history of the United States. He is known to advocate liberty, democracy, justice, though while in office, he was the man behind the deportation of Native Americans to the newly found territory of Louisiana. But despite this, he is still ranked as one of the most successful presidents in the United States. Thomas Paine, he was a well-educated politician. He believed in enlightening, the right to the free thought, democracy, liberty, and justice, just like Jefferson. He's also known as the founding fathers of the Declaration of Independence, and he's the one who introduced the term of granted minimum income, and he may be most well known for his inspiring to rebels against the rebellion against Britain in 1776.